statue up here of the very man whom this river and the city built around it were named after. Saint Anthony de Padua, right up here. He was a 12th century Catholic patron saint of lost and stolen items, as well as, ironically enough, patron saint up here of boat captains and shipwrecks as well. He's depicted up there as holding the baby Jesus in the center on top of a Bible. San Antonio is Spanish for Saint Anthony. Story goes that it was back in the 1600s that the country of Spain, who laid claim to much of what is now modern-day Texas, often had many expeditions sent out in order to set up missions so that they could convert some of the local natives down here. A lot of those missions were in the East Texan territory, and the Spanish authorities, they needed a good halfway point between the missions in East Texas and the Central Mexican territory, so one expedition was sent out to find a good halfway point in 1691. And they came upon this river on June 13th of that year, where they met a very friendly Payoya Indian tribe camped along this river's banks. And so Damien Mazané, a Catholic missionary with that expedition party, gave some gifts to those Indians as a sign of friendship, and then himself performed the first Catholic Mass here along this river on that day of June 13th, 1691, which was the feast day of St. Anthony de Padua, June 13th. So Damien Mazané himself then named the river San Antonio, once again Spanish for St. Anthony, with a city later being built around the river and taken the name of the river, and we've been growing ever since. And much of our city's success over the years has been thanks to the contributions by many cultural groups down here. A great example of which is the St. Joseph's German Catholic Church up to the Vaudeval boat on Commerce Street. This church up here on Commerce Street is over a century old. Founded up here in 1868 by members of the German population so that they could have services completely in their own language. After a huge wave of German immigrants came down to Texas in the mid-1800s. In fact, just further on up ahead of us is Alamo Street Bridge. If you get up on Alamo Street Bridge there, go to the left a few blocks, it takes you right into the heart of the King Williams District, an old world-style German neighborhood down there, which has an art festival down there in King Williams off of South Alamo.